And Julia, you're up.
Hi, I'm Julia Morris, and this is my partner, Ashley Tang. Have you ever sat in history class while your teacher is talking about the wonders of the world and wondered what the new 7 wonders of the world would be? Ashley and I wanted to do this topic about the 7 wonders of the world because we find this topic very interesting, and plus we love history and love to learn about the old 7 wonders of the world. The new 7 wonders of the world are some incredible places all over the world that you would never think could be wonders and live up to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon or the statue of Zeus at Olympia. We will be talking about each new wonder of the world, such as the Chichen Itza, the Christ the Redeemer, the Colosseum, the Great Wall of China, the Machu Picchu, Petra, and the Taj Mahal, and the amazing history and interesting facts about each. The Chichen Itza is located in Yucatan, Mexico. Chichen Itza means at the mouth of the well of Itza, and is the second most visited archaeological site of Mexico today. The Chichen Itza is made out of stone. It is an important pilgrimage place for the Mayas. Visitors were used to climb up the stairs of the Chichen Itza, but are not allowed to climb stairs anymore to preserve the monument. Christ the Redeemer is located in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Christ the Redeemer, the most important monument of the Catholic parishioners, waits for the visitors of the whole world with open arms. The statue of Christ the Redeemer is located at the top of Corcovado Mountain. The entire monument of statue of Christ the Redeemer is 38 meters high, with the statue accounting for 30 meters and overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro. It is one of the tallest statues in the world. The span from fingertip to fingertip is 28 meters, and there is a small chapel house in the base. The reason why it was built was to show that Christ loves all. Christ the Redeemer was designed by a French sculptor by the name of Paul Langowski and a local engineer named Hector de Silva Costa, and was chosen to supervise the entire construction. The statue was built not out of steel, but from reinforced concrete, as that was considered a more suitable material for the cross-shaped statue. The external caps of the idol was constructed in soapstone due to the resistance of this material to the extreme time, and also due to its metabolity. A fun fact about the Christ the Redeemer: it was in the background for the movie Twilight with Edward Cullen when he calls Bella in his room, but Jacob ends up picking up the phone instead of Bella. The Colosseum is probably the most impressive building of the Roman Empire, originally known as the Flavian Amphitheater. It was the largest building of the era. The huge amphitheater was built on the site of an artificial lake, part of Nero's huge park in the center of Rome, which also included the Golden Horse. The building measures up to 188 meters by 156 meters and reaching a height of more than 48 meters, which is 159 feet tall. The Colosseum could accommodate some 55,000 spectators who could enter the building through no less than 80 entrances. Above the ground are 4 stories. The upper story contains seating for lower classes and women. The lowest story was reserved for citizens. Below the ground were rooms with mechanical devices and cages containing wild animals. The cages could be hosted, enabling the animals to appear in the middle of the room.
The Great Wall of China was the largest building construction ever carried out, running from 6,400 kilometers east to west. It dates back to 214 BCC, and the first emperor had, during each section of the wall there was a tower, and there was guards in there that watched for enemies, and it was said it was to keep out the Huns, I don't know how to say it, but that's the main reason. A cool fact is that astronauts and space researchers said that you can see the Great Wall from the moon. The Great Wall is still the longest man-made structure within 2,000 years, with about 3 million slaves. The Machu Picchu is a stone settlement in the Peruvian Andes built by the Incas, and There are many beliefs on how it was built, but today still no one really knows for sure. Some believe it was a prison, and others believe it was a defense retreat. Most archaeologists think it was the estate for an Inca emperor. And since it still stands today, is emphasizes the workmanship and the Incan structure techniques, because that area is prone to have strong earthquakes and violent storms. The Petra is in Jordan. It's most popular for its water conduit system and rock cut architect. Researchers say it was established around the 6th century BC and is referred to as the Red Rose Rock Carved City. It's popular for its complex dams and water channels, and there are over 800 monuments within Petra. It includes tombs, temples, buildings, baths, funerary halls, arched gateways, and colonnade streets. They said there was a best suggested time to go see Petra, and it's in the early morning or late in the afternoon, because I guess the sun hits it just at the perfect way. The Taj Mahal is in India. It's said to be the most beautiful and costly tomb in the world because the emperor ordered it to be built in memory of his favorite wife, who died in 1629 AD. And it was ranked the most perfect buildings in the world because it was amazingly proportionate and entirely made out of marble. Now that you know the 7 wonders of the world, next time you're thinking of going out of the country to go see a tourist site, you should just go see one of these. And all these wonders were picked throughout the nation, and now you know why. And I'm going to end with a quote from Walt Stringtiff. There are no 7 wonders of the world in the eyes of a child. There are 7 million.